Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Luz and all I do here is answer ESL questions from free ESL resources that are available online. So for today I'm going to use material from the ESLdiscussion.com website. I go by alphabetical order, so today's letter was F and I chose the topic Facebook. So let's get started. So question 1, what springs to mind when you hear the word Facebook? When I hear the word Facebook, I'm thinking about the Facebook logo that is very specifically Facebook, the Facebook F and the font as well. I'm also thinking about the Facebook blue and white logo that is very specifically Facebook. I'm also thinking about how OG of a social media networking site that Facebook is. I know a lot of people would have joined Facebook when they were in high school and now they're like 35 and 40-year-olds that are still on Facebook. I'm also thinking about like real communities of people who actually know each other existing on Facebook. So yeah, not a lot of bad things about Facebook there. Yeah. Question 2, do you like the Facebook logo? Well, I don't mind the Facebook logo. I think it's specific enough, it's simple enough, it's very, very distinct. I read a little bit about this and I know like the founder of Facebook had a particular affiliation with the colors blue and white. And that's why they branded Facebook with that logo. I'm not exactly sure what the story was, but I know there's a story behind the blue and white. I can't say that I mind the Facebook logo because that's what it is. But for example, if one day I were to wake up and the Facebook logo was gray or brown, I would be really suspicious. So I really heavily associate the colors of the Facebook logo to the company itself. So I probably like it. Question 3, Facebook or Twitter? Oh, this is easy. So definitely Facebook. I feel like there are a lot of real communities on Facebook because a lot of people would have joined Facebook in the past hoping to connect with people that they knew and were in their immediate circles. So for example, I know a lot of people who are friends with their high school classmates, they're friends with their university mates, they're friends with their cousins, brothers, sisters on Facebook. So I feel like the communities on Facebook, most of them translate one-to-one with like communities in real life. So that's a really good thing about Facebook. Also, from experience, I know that you're able to control who can be your friend, who you can block. You know, it's a more curated platform. I'm definitely leaning more toward Facebook, as opposed to Twitter. I think of Twitter as a very politically active platform. I know there's a lot of political activity going on the platform, although that is not like everything that goes on there. I feel like you have no control over who's going to comment, who's going to be your friend. It's not exactly curated, and I feel like because people have to rely on just a few words, for example, to just make an impact, I feel like people can be very brutal on Twitter. People want to stand out, so it's very chaotic to me. If I was a person who had a lot of opinions, I would probably gravitate to Twitter because I wanted to form opinions in a split second and post just like that. So yeah, I feel like there's something for everyone and Twitter is probably not the place for me. I'm all laid back, so Facebook any day. Question 4, what are the best things about Facebook? Well, I think that Facebook is a really interesting social media networking platform. So first of all, like I said, there are a lot of communities on there that are real communities, like, they would translate into real life. Also, I think that you're able to curate your feed based on what you want to see. You're probably not going to miss a status update from your friends. You're probably always going to see it because they're in your friend circle or something like that. A lot of good things here. Also, I know with Facebook there's the Facebook Marketplace, and I know my sister got a good deal on patio furniture, so they have the Facebook Marketplace. I think that's a really good thing on there. Not only can you have friends that are probably your family members, you can also be able to sell some of your old stuff. I think it's good. Overall, as a social media networking site, I feel like you're able to connect with people from around the world, get the news, follow some of your favorite celebrities on there. And I know a lot of people have kind of synchronized their social media platforms. So if they're going to upload on Instagram, for example, you would get the same feed for your Instagram, your Twitter. But yeah, there's kind of a synchronization. So even if you're not following your favorite celebrity on Instagram, for example, you would still get the same updates on Facebook. So that's a win for everybody, I guess. Question 5, do you think it's dangerous putting information on Facebook? Well, I think it is, especially if you're like a really important person in the community. Yes, I think it can have a lot of consequences there. There are bad people online who are looking to do harm to others. But nowadays, I think we have very good education about how to stay safe online. As long as you're not giving your phone number to strangers or posting your address for strangers, then you're probably going to be safe. And this is where the parents need to stay on top of things to help their kids understand how to use social media networking site, kind of check up on them, see who's following them. I know some parents, do tend to stalk their kids' social media networking platforms, especially if they're really young. And I have a story for you guys later on in the video. But yeah, unless you're doing something really reckless, there's a good chance that you can be very safe on social media platforms. Question 6, what are your favorite Facebook applications or games? Well, so with regards to games, I'm not a big gaming person, so I would not know what games are on Facebook. With regards to application, my knowledge about Facebook is rather limited, so I'm just going to mention a few things here that come to mind right now. So I know about Facebook Marketplace, and that is because my sister told me about it and the deal she got on Facebook Marketplace. You can buy and sell things on there. I know about the Facebook Messenger. Literally, you can call people on there, you can message them. If you're traveling from country to country, you can literally continue to make these phone calls. So that's really, really convenient and free, I guess, if you have an internet connection. So that's a really, really good thing about Facebook. I probably know just about those two applications. I know a lot of people can pay to post or to get their posts boosted in the algorithm or something like that. I'm not sure that's an application or a feature of Facebook, but oh well, I think that's all I have to say there. Question 7, how would you sell someone to Facebook who didn't want to open an account? How would you sell someone to Facebook who didn't want to open an account? If the person didn't want to open a social media account, I would probably not be the one to ask them to do it. But just for the sake of answering this question, I would probably sell the person on the privacy of Facebook. Like, you're able to follow your friends and family who you actually know. When someone requests to follow you or to be friends with you on there, you're able to check out and cross-check how many mutual friends you guys have together and whether or not you trust this person. So that would be something that I would definitely sell them on. If they are looking to sell stuff that they don't want to have in their house anymore, I would sell them on the Facebook Marketplace. Absolutely, that's a really good place to get people to come and buy stuff. I've seen some YouTube videos about tricky situations that happen, but if you do your due diligence, I know it's a platform that works really, really well for buyers and sellers, and you never know. It can be a really, really good thing for some people who want to get rid of some stuff. I would definitely sell them on the Facebook Messenger. It works just the same as your SMS on the phone, and you can even video call people to check up on them, especially if they were a person who travels a lot and they probably didn't want to keep buying all these SIM cards in every different country. So I would probably sell them on that too. Question 8, what is the purpose of Facebook? Well, I think Facebook as a social media site is meant to bring people together. regardless of like geographical boundaries. I feel like the purpose of Facebook as a social media site can also be anything the users make it to be. So some people join Facebook to buy and sell stuff. Some people are marketing their courses. Some people are just there to speak to their friends. So I would definitely not be of the opinion that there's just one purpose to Facebook. I think the purpose is what the users make it to be, and I'm not here to judge. Question 9. Would you ever pay to use Facebook? Probably not. I am not sure that there are some features that I would need to pay for, but that's only because I haven't looked into it. If the feature was like worth buying, I would probably pay a small fee to kind of use these features, but for now I don't see that I need to pay to use any Facebook features. Also, for people who regularly post on Facebook, I feel like they are the content, right? So they're creating content for their friends who want to check up on them, or the people who are their customers and they're already interested in buying something. If the time comes and I need something, I would definitely consider paying for a service. Question 10. Have you ever put anything on Facebook that you regretted? Oh yeah, so guys, a very short story time here. So when I was in university, my friend and I, he was a guy, and we were really good friends. So after class, we decided to take a picture together, and I posted it on my Facebook. For everyone who has had a similar experience or had a Facebook or social media networking site as a teenager or a young adult, you have probably had an experience where your parents were stalking your social media. So that's what my dad did. So he happened to see the picture and he messaged me. Like, I remember it was like five or 10 minutes later, and he was like, "Who is this guy? Tell them to message me. I want to know who they are." And this was my friend. We were not dating or anything, so there was no reason for my friend, his name was Edward, there was no reason for Edward to message my dad. That was really, really odd. I really regretted posting that picture. But oh well. So I blocked my parents from all my social media networking sites, and that has never happened. Alright, guys, so that's it for now. See you on the next one.